Reverend Insanity, Chapter 4, Gu Yue Fang Yuan. The morning sun rose amid a magnificent blaze of rosy clouds. The mountain mist was not thick. Sword-like rays of sunlight pierced through it with ease. More than 115-year-old youths had gathered before the clan head pavilion. The pavilion stood at the very center of the village. 5 stories tall, with sweeping eaves and upturned corners, it was guarded by heavily armed warriors. A broad square lay before it, while the memorial tablets of the Gu Yue ancestors were enshrined within. Every generation of clan leaders lived there. Whenever a major ceremony or sudden crisis arose, the clan elders were summoned inside to confer. It was the seat of power for the entire village.
Good! You have all arrived on time! Today is the Aperture Awakening Ceremony, a decisive turning point in your lives. I will waste no time on idle words. Follow me.
The man responsible for the ceremony was the Academy elder. His hair and beard were entirely white, yet he remained vigorous and hale as he led the youths into the clan head pavilion. He did not take them upstairs. Instead, he crossed the ground floor hall and led them down through an entrance. A constructed stone staircase descended into a vast underground cavern. The youths exclaimed in wonder one after another. The cavern was breathtakingly beautiful. Stalactites shone with red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet light. Those colors played across the youths' faces in dazzling bands, brilliant as neon. Fang Yuan stood quietly amid the crowd, examining everything before him.
Several centuries ago, the Gu Yue clan migrated from the central continent to the southern border and settled here on Qingmao Mountain. They chose this place because of a spirit spring within this underground cavern. That spring produces vast quantities of primeval stones. It can be called the very foundation of Gu Yue village.
After several hundred steps, the cavern grew steadily darker, and the faint sound of running water reached their ears. They rounded a bend. An underground river more than 30 feet wide unfolded before them. By this point, the colored radiance of the stalactites had vanished completely. Yet in the darkness, the river itself gave off a faint, deep blue glow, like a river of stars across the night sky. The water flowed from the cavern's dark depths and was perfectly clear. Fish, water plants, sand, and stones upon the riverbed could all be seen distinctly. Across the river lay a sea of flowers. These were moon orchids deliberately cultivated by the Gu Yue clan. Their crescent-shaped petals bore a delicate, elegant shade of blue-pink. Their stems resembled jade, and their centers shimmered with the soft luster of pearls reflecting light. At first glance, the riverside flower sea seemed like an immense blue-green carpet spread against the darkness and studded with countless pearls.
Moon orchids are food for many gu worms. This flower sea can be called the clan's largest cultivation ground.
Fang Yuan knew its purpose perfectly well.
How beautiful!
It really is magnificent.
The sight was entirely new to the youths. Their eyes shone, each face alive with excitement and tension.
Enough! Listen carefully as I call the names. When your name is called, cross the river and step onto the opposite bank. Walk as far as you can. Naturally, the farther you go, the better. Is that clear?
Understood.
The youths answered together. In truth, their families and seniors had already explained the ceremony before they came. They knew that greater distance meant better aptitude, and better aptitude meant greater future achievement.
Gu Yue Chenbo!
The Academy elder held a list and called the first name. Though the river was wide, it was shallow enough to reach only a youth's knees. Chenbo crossed it with a solemn expression and stepped into the sea of flowers. At once, he felt an invisible pressure, as though a wall he could not see stood before him and barred his advance. As he struggled to take another step, a cloud of light rose suddenly from the flowers beside his feet. The sparse points of light were a pure, pale white. They gathered around Chenbo and entered his body. The pressure diminished instantly. The invisible wall before him abruptly became soft. Clenching his teeth, he forced himself forward and squeezed through. After 3 steps, however, the pressure ahead surged once more. It hardened into the same wall as before, and he could not advance another inch. The Academy elder sighed at the sight. As he recorded the result, he announced it before everyone.
Gu Yue Chen Bo, 3 steps. No aptitude to become a Gu master. Next, Gu Yue Zhao Xie.
Chen Bo's face turned deathly pale. He clenched his teeth, crossed the river, and returned to the others. Without aptitude, he could only live as a mortal. Within the clan, his status would remain at the very bottom. His body swayed. The blow was too great. It was as though every hope for his entire life had been strangled at once. Many cast him sympathetic glances, but even more focused upon the second youth who had reached the opposite bank. Unfortunately, that youth managed only 4 steps. He too possessed no aptitude. Not everyone possessed the talent to cultivate. Under ordinary circumstances, if 5 out of 10 people could cultivate, that was already considered a respectable proportion. Among the Gu Yue clan, the proportion was higher still, reaching roughly 6 in 10. This was because the Gu Yue ancestor, the clan's first leader, had been a famous and legendary powerhouse. His cultivation had left the potential to wield power hidden within his bloodline. As descendants who carried his blood, members of the Gu Yue clan generally possessed better aptitude. 2 consecutive failures made the elders watching from concealment look grim. Even the steady and experienced clan leader furrowed his brow slightly.
Gu Yue Mo Bei.
Present.
A horse-faced youth in coarse linen answered sharply and strode out from the crowd. He was tall and far more powerfully built than the others his age, with a faintly fierce air about him. In only a few strides, he crossed the river and stepped onto the opposite bank. 10 steps, 20 steps, 30 steps. Faint lights entered his body one after another. Only when he reached 36 steps did he finally stop, unable to go farther. The youth stared across the river in astonishment. The Academy elder cried out with delight.
Good! Gu Yue Mo Bei, B-grade aptitude. Come here and let me examine your primeval sea.
Gu Yue Mo Bei returned to the Academy elder's side. The elder placed a hand upon the youth's shoulder, closed his eyes, and concentrated as he examined him. A moment later, he withdrew his hand, nodded, and wrote upon the paper.
Gu Yue Mo Bei, primeval sea, 66%, worthy of intensive cultivation.
Aptitude was divided into 4 grades, from highest to lowest, A, B, C, and D. With 3 years of cultivation, a youth of D-grade aptitude could become an experienced rank 1 Gu master and serve as part of the clan's foundation. After 2 years, most youths of C-grade aptitude could become rank 2 Gu masters and form the clan's backbone. A youth of B-grade aptitude had to be carefully nurtured. Such talents were often groomed as future clan elders and could become rank 3 Gu masters within 6 or 7 years. As for a grade aptitude, the appearance of even one such youth was a blessing to the entire clan. They had to be watched over with the greatest care and favored with resources. In roughly 10 years, they could become rank 4 Gu masters and compete for the position of clan leader. In other words, so long as Gu Yue Mo Bei matured safely, he would eventually become one of the Gu Yue clan's elders. No wonder the Academy elder laughed with delight. The watching elders all breathed sighs of relief, then turned envious looks toward one elder among them. That elder also possessed a horse-like face. He was Gu Yue Mo Bei's grandfather, Gu Yue Mo Chen. A broad smile had already spread across his face. He glanced provocatively at his old rival.
What do you think? My grandson is not bad. Is he, Gu Yue Qi Lian?
The elder Gu Yue Qi Lian had a head of red hair. He gave a cold snort and did not answer. His dark expression was exceedingly ugly. An hour later, half the youths had entered the Flower Sea. Quite a few displayed C-grade or D-grade aptitude, though almost half possessed no aptitude at all.
Sigh. The bloodline grows thinner with every generation. In recent years, the clan has produced few rank 4 experts capable of strengthening it. The fourth-generation clan leader was our only rank 5 expert, yet in the end he perished together with the flower wine monk and left no descendants. The aptitude of the Gu Yue clan's later generations is growing weaker and weaker.
The clan leader sighed deeply.
Gu Yue Cheng.
At the sound of that name, the elders all looked toward Gu Yue Lian. Gu Yue Cheng was his grandson. Gu Yue Cheng was short and covered in pockmarks. His fists were clenched, sweat covered his face, and he looked exceptionally nervous. He stepped onto the opposite bank. Points of light entered his body in succession as he walked 36 steps before finally stopping.
Another B grade.
The youths erupted into commotion and cast envious looks toward Gu Yue Cheng.
Ha ha ha! 36 steps! 36 steps!
Gu Yue Lian stared triumphantly at Gu Yue Chen. This time, it was Gu Yue Chen's turn to look livid.
Gu Yue Cheng.
Amid the crowd, Fang Yuan rubbed his chin thoughtfully.
In my memories, the clan punished him severely for cheating during the aperture awakening ceremony.
In truth, Cheng possessed only C-grade aptitude. His grandfather, Gu Yue Lian, had falsified the result and created the illusion of B-grade aptitude.
If I wished to cheat, I could devise dozens of methods. Some would be even more flawless than Gu Yue Cheng's. If I displayed B-grade or even A-grade aptitude, the clan would certainly devote enormous resources to nurturing me.
But first, Fang Yuan had been reborn too recently. Under his present circumstances, he had no time to prepare a method of cheating. Second, even if he succeeded, he could not conceal his cultivation speed in the future. The deception would eventually be exposed. Gu Yue Cheng was different. His grandfather was Gu Yue Lian, one of the two most powerful elders in the clan, and could conceal the truth for him.
Gu Yue Lian has always opposed Gu Yue Chen. These two elders lead the clan's two greatest factions. To suppress his rival, Qi Lian needs his own grandson to display outstanding aptitude. Only because he shields Qi Cheng from behind can the deception remain hidden for a time. In my memories, it would never have been uncovered if not for that accident.
A keen light flickered in Fang Yuan's eyes as he considered how to exploit this secret for the greatest possible gain.
If I expose him here, the clan may reward me, but I would offend the powerful Gu Yue Lian. That is absolutely inadvisable. Nor can I blackmail him in the near future. My strength is too low. I would only bring disaster upon myself.
As he weighed the possibilities, he suddenly heard the academy elder call his name.
Gu Yue Fang Yuan.